Hello. Hello. Do, do, do. Cool. God, that is. Yeah. Hello, hello. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Cool. Good evening. Hello. Hello. All right. Hello. 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 That's kind of. Hello. Do, 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 do. Da 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 da. Hey, hello. Am I live? Where am I live? Is it going live too? Oh. All right, we are nearly there. Pop out chat. 1. Woohoo! Good evening, planet Earth. How are we doing out there? Where's my chat gone? Whoa! Can you see me yet out there, guys?
I know, we're expecting to hear
Yeah.
talk.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, I wish.
All right. Yep, you can hear me. Great. Welcome, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to my better half, Emma.
Hi.
Everyone say hello to Emma.
Evening.
Emma is the listening party. But, you know, I'm keeping a safe distance, obviously.
Of course.
For now, anyway. Nelson says hi, Emma. Mark says hi, Emma. Nadja says hi, Emma. Katha says hi, Emma.
Hi.
Mother Intention says hi. Alan says hi. All the way from Gateshead.
Hi, everyone.
I actually don't know how much they'll be able to hear you because I've got quite a directional microphone.
It's alright.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's alright.
You're not going to sing harmonies or anything? No?
Interpretive dance.
What happens if you get lost in the moment? You're just like going...
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens, happens.
Happens.
Whatever happens stays in here, okay? Just between me, you, and these guys. Okay. Oh, they said that Dave says you can hear Emma. That's great. Cool. So are we ready? Welcome to the album listening party. And yeah, it's amazing to have all of you here. Thank all of you. If you've already pre-ordered the album, thank you so much. And if you haven't, don't worry. Even if you're not going to pre-order it, you're just going to listen to it on Spotify. That's awesome. Yeah, it feels like a really big moment for me because it's been a long time coming. And I'm just really glad that even though the world is the way it is at the moment, that we can at least do this. It's kind of fun. So I'm really looking forward to listening to the album at the same time as you guys. I'm gathering that you can hear me okay. I'm just going to do... Is everybody ready? Sorry about that, Chris. I did notice that on the date that you ordered your album and t-shirt and then I put up new merch. That is totally my fault. The merch just wasn't ready at the time, but I wanted to get the album up, so... Sorry about that. Okay, we're all ready. Right. So, I am going to do... what's the best thing to do? I think I'm just going to do a little test. How's that for levels for everybody? I think it will be pretty loud and good. Is that all good? Just give us a thumbs up at home. That'd be great. That's loud. Okay, great. Awesome. Great. Well, I'm going to turn this microphone off because I usually sing along to my own stuff. No, I'm only joking. We must... Should we cheers?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm going away to an island I have found, swimming deep until there is no sound. Turned away, I didn't know if I was slipping away, trying hard just to reach out again. Don't search, don't search, like a flower in the last days of summer, praying for one light, sweet little rain coming cold, take over and hold my body like the warmth of a true love's kiss. Don't search, don't search. Would you follow me now if I told you? Would you follow me now if I knew how to be? Would you follow me now if I told you? Would you follow me now if I knew where to find you? I do not know where you were to my shore. Don't turn away from what you see. Sit at my table now. What would you do for me? There must be a way we can bear this together. Send up a message. We are here to rescue. Fear is the sign that falls in your eyes. Your feckless words leave them hopelessly hoping for blue skies. There must be a way we can bear this together. Send up a message. We are here to rescue. Sinking boats are safe for a while. Go tell your children not to do what we have done. Sinking boats are safe for a while. Go tell your children not to do what we have done. Can you see the damage we have done? Capsized the innocent, no home for them to run. Can you see the damage we have done? Capsized the innocent, no home for them to run. Blue waves run red tonight. Blue waves run red tonight. The lines they read of a passing phase. Do we not grow up and out of these ways? A monster comes to change my view, but I know this place as I know you. Eyes heavy under cloud, slowly moving in over the town. Another face I'm pulling on until the panic wave dark crashes home. Come pull me out of this waiting line. Said not that sick, but doctor see me quick. Made Tina sleeping through the day. Black little heavyweight, just hanging there on my chest. Advice I am quick to send to the worried eyes of an old friend. Time, would you be a friend of mine? Come pull me out of this waiting line. Said not that sick, doctor see me quick. Made Tina sleeping through the day. Made Tina sleeping my life away. Time, would you be a friend of mine? Come pull me out of this waiting line. Said not that sick, but doctor see me quick. Made Tina sleeping through the day. Made Tina sleeping. Well rehearsed not to speak first. Beware the old routine. Brave enough to die for, but afraid to say what you mean. The old routine. So long underneath, making it harder, so hard by yourself. So long you couldn't speak, making it harder, so hard by yourself. The old routine, taking off to find not a piece left behind. Lips that sealed the day, it's still knocking, it still haunts in that way. I lost my best, I lost my friend, I lost my bed. Lost my oldest friend between the chances that we had. Lost my oldest friend between the chances that we had. Let it be free. Don't belong to me. Know the hands of blame. There's no shame in feeling free. Wherever you are, speak to me. Wherever you are, be free. Wherever you are, speak to me. Wherever you are, be free. Do not be afraid to be alone, to show what's inside. Memories dried in my blood. In the eyes I'm searching for love. Wherever you are, speak to me. Wherever you are, be free. Wherever you are, speak to me. Wherever you are, be free. tight on the wheel, fingers frozen to your steel. Red, white, green lights stretch past our eyes. Now the mirror's changing when the bullets fly into the night. So we're falling fast on a canvas mind. Let's repaint the world that we find. And as days grow heavy on our eyes, we'll watch people changing when the bullets fly into the night, into the night. We fell. So you think you know, then it's gone. When that singer dies and you're left with this song, sing it out into the night. I said we'd be alright when the bullets fly into the night, into the night. We fell. still bodies underground. Minds alone, we mind alone. It's harder now. Can you believe as we lie here alone? As we lie here alone, can you believe as we lie here alone? As we lie in the sediment. Overgrown, the mouths too cave, broken up above. The unspoken cold never lies. Voices gather around. Minds alone, we mind alone. It's harder now. Can you believe as we lie here alone? As we lie here alone, can you believe as we lie here alone? As we lie, where we lie, they will go. Where we lie, they will know. Where we lie, they will go. When we die, where we lie, they will go. Where we lie, they will go. Where they lie, they will know. When we die.
A little brief intermission because I've got a confession to make. So we're listening to the album from these WAV files, and I would drop them into my audio software earlier, and basically, lining them all up, and it was great. And then we were listening to the album, and I realised that I'd missed one of the songs out. So we're on track 8 at the moment, but after track 4, there should have been track 5, which was Black Feathers, which is the closing of side A on the record. So that's what we're going to listen to now, and then we're going to jump back to track 9. So here we go.
Not always looking to be found, not always here when you come around. Black feathers lay at my window. Bright morning come around. Black feathers smoke across the room. Bright morning come around. Not always looking to be found, not always here when you come around. This feather coat keeps me warm in the eye, the void of a still storm. When the night comes, just a lonely star in the last light of the day. In the last light of the day. Not always looking to be found, not always here when you come around, not always looking to be found, not always here when you come around. Dancing next to you, I'm confused by these reactions. It's things I want to do, the shapes you put into. They're calling me over. Saturn is the size of the rings around your eyes, saying jump through me. In this atmosphere, as I get near, I've been waking up blue. Duvets old, the sleeper in my eyes, you. Can I recall the last dream where you were singing? Never heard you singing before to me. To me, the sea aches slowly suffocates, trying to say, but I'm not by the way. I wanna hear you sing again for maybe I need to learn. I should let go. Maybe I should let go. Let it roll. Maybe I need to set this free. The sea slowly suffocates, trying to say, but I'm crushed by the weight. I wanna hear you sing for me. I wanna hear you sing for me, girl.
Hello. Just got a notification from YouTube telling me that I might be in copyright infringement by myself, of myself. Via. And yeah, there we are. Yeah. What's everyone saying? Cheers, guys. Well, I kind of wanted to open the floor now if anybody has any pressing questions. But not why certain songs didn't make the album. Although I will answer a few of those. Okay, Chris. The deal with Pacify is that song's been around for a while, as I'm sure you well know, and a lot of you will know, but basically I've tried it in many different ways to kind of get the sentiment right, and just haven't found the kind of the vibe for it, basically, with different groups of musicians, and had some really amazing players on this record. But it just didn't kind of happen, basically. And actually, we kept coming back to a demo that I did with just me and a guitar. And obviously, there's that version that I did with London Contemporary Voices, which also works really well. The song works really well in different contexts, but it just didn't quite work on this record. But good news is we are going to release it as a single next year. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's going to happen because that song deserves to be out in whatever way. Maybe it will turn up in another version on another album at some point, but it's going to come out next year. So I promise you that it's going to come out. What's your favourite song on the album? My favourite song on the album. That's a really difficult question. It feels like a difficult question because the album took such a long time to make, and all of those songs mean so much to me. What's my favourite song though? I think I'll have to go with 18 and Sleeping, because it was the first song that we recorded, and as soon as we finished recording that song, I was like, we're going to make a great album. Don Monks, who was producing and engineering, just made everything sound amazing in our headphones, before we'd even recorded anything. He's just amazing at getting that sort of amazing, I'll just keep saying amazing, character of sound. And Daisy Palmer was playing drums on that with Nick Peeney on bass. And then Ethan Johns came in and overdubbed some drums on that. So, it's a really special track, that one. I'm missing all these questions. That was from Isabel, wasn't it?
Do you want me to try and moderate?
You can try and moderate, yeah. I don't even know what Isabel... Oh, no.
Can we do another round?
Who's that?
Oh, Dave says, how did you decide the running order?
We had a few different types of... Are you going to interview me? Maybe you could interview me from the... No. We had a few different types of running orders, but it became quite clear, really. E-Karma always... Be Free always felt like an opener, but it didn't quite feel like the opener of the album. So when we decided that E-Karma was a great opener, and we also thought it should be the first single off the album, so we thought it'd be a great opener. Then Be Free very quickly was like, okay, well, I'm opening the second half, and Black Feathers closes the first half of the album as well. And actually, the two different sides of the album have got quite a slightly different feel to them in a way, slightly different headspace, sonically, very, very slightly. But you'll hear that if you buy the record and listen to it that way in the right order, which I didn't set it up for this evening. What other questions there?
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right.
Annemiek, yeah.
Wants to know if you're a dog or a cat person. This is.
If I'm a dog or a cat person?
Yeah.
I think primarily I'm a dog person. Yeah. But I do love cats. I really like.
Just like
I like animals, yeah. But my mate's got a Bengal cat, and that cat is really awesome. He's almost like dog-like in the way that he kind of like. Anyway, talking cats. I saw Aloha did ask.
Yeah, she said say something about granite.
Say something about granite. What do you want me to say? That's another song that I was really happy with the outcome when we recorded it. So before we recorded every song, all the musicians that played on the album, apart from Rob actually, who some of you may have known because I've toured with him quite a bit, had never heard the songs before. So they come into the studio, never heard the songs, and then, you know, they're expected to play along, obviously. But before each song was recorded, I would come with a guitar and just play the songs acoustically. And I decided to play that on nylon and just started playing it. And then we would kind of get ideas for, you know, Nick would sort of be sat there thinking, well, he'd either come up with an idea or I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that, or he'd ask me what I want. And same with Daisy on the drums. But with this one, it was kind of like, we all kind of, they just kind of looked at me and were like, okay, cool, let's just get going. And yeah, Nick played like an 8-string bass on that song, which with a bit of reverb and sort of very percussive sound to it, which is cool because it kind of took away those accents, if you will, from Daisy on the drums, and then Daisy was playing in and around that. They really set the tone for that, the way that song ended up. So that was a really good, really fun thing to do.
Julian wants to know, do you have an album of songs that didn't make it, and how many did you cut?
Ooh. Dave West can answer that question. Yeah, so so 2 songs. There were 3 songs that we recorded extra for this album. Pacify, A Stranger Grew, and also another song that I wrote very close to finishing the recording process. I was writing it and I came in one morning and played it to Dom, and he basically said, we've got to cut this song because Ethan Johns was coming in to play drums, and he was just like, Ethan's gonna kill this song. He's like, he'll be all over it. So Dom basically made me finish it overnight, which is something that I've never done before. Well, not in like when you got half a song, finished, but that was fun. And yeah, so 3 songs, but the By My Side song is also going to come out next year, along with Pacify. And I think A Stranger Grew will either come out as a single or be on album 4. But there's also a plethora of songs that I haven't stuck on any albums, as some of you may know: Cardiac Arrest, Alone, Ice Caps. Dave knows a load more. But yeah, we're going to do something with them because, especially because there's no gigs going on, I might as well record them and stick them out there. Next question.
Well, that leads lovely into David's question. Did you just say album 4? When? You need an answer.
Album 4. Oh, do I have to stick to it? I mean, I probably said that this album was coming out loads of times and it never came out. In all seriousness, I have never enjoyed a recording process as much as the one that I did with Dom and everybody that played on the record. I was so grateful to have some great players, but it really inspired me. As soon as I finished it, I was like, I am not waiting this long to record another album. And yeah, I'm already on the road for writing. As some of you may know, I write continuously, and some songs come along and they're not necessarily for an album. Doesn't mean that they won't be released, but album 4 is in the making. Yeah, TBC, watch this space, basically. We'll see how 2021 goes, but it looks like my tour is going to be rebooked for the next autumn, so you never know, it might get turned into an album 4.
Understandable. Okay.
Yeah, but actually, yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm giving myself a target to kind of get another album written by the end of next year, basically, which is a good amount of time considering that I've got a few songs already on the go. So I feel pretty confident, and I feel really inspired. And I feel really inspired since lockdown, having connected with everybody, even though it's not a sort of true physical connection, but through streaming and stuff. And I just feel really supported by, well, people around me, but also, you know, all you guys out there as well. It's really made a difference to my, you know, to helping me through this period. So thank you.
Dave has another cool question actually. Which song is the closest to the original demo that didn't change too much for the album?
That is a good question.
Cool question.
The closest. It would probably be Free. Because I made all the demos at home. Although I did actually do some stuff with my mate Harry as well. But Be Free, Nick actually plays parts that I wrote in. Yeah, I guess I kind of, the demo is the how Be Free ended up is the exact arrangement of the demo, basically all the parts. The only thing that's different is the synth part in it, but the sort of bass riff and everything, and the harmonies, and so that's probably the closest. Yeah.
Chris wants to know why there's no music video for Granite.
That is a very good question, Chris, and I will answer you with, I have an idea for a music video, and I'm rustling up a bit of a crew, because basically all these songs have got a music video in my head. I just don't have the wallet to make a music video for every song. Basically, I wish I could, because it's such, this album was so visually conceived along with the lyrics and melodies. I've kind of got this narrative in my head of all the videos, but I am going to record a video for Granite because I feel like it's such a song that really would play to visuals. So there's one coming, basically. Just haven't started recording it yet, and it's going to be by the sea, so it's going to be cold.
It'll be wet a little bit.
Yeah, or do it fast, I guess. Yeah.
So Katha wants to know how the song that you wrote when you were prepping for the last live stream is coming along.
Oh, thanks, Katha. Yeah, well, that song is kind of, the form of it is written, and yeah, I don't know whether that will make album 4 or whether it will be just a little a song just to release, really. But I haven't even made a demo of it, but I've pretty much written it. Yeah, I really enjoyed writing that one. Yeah.
Dave wants to know what the sleeper is about. Can you repeat the questions as well that I'm asking, because people can't hear me?
Ah.
Or
Sure. I'll put the question in the answer. Put the
what?
question in the answer.
Put it in. Go on.
So what is the sleeper about? The sleeper is about, so a lot of the themes on the album are about loss and grief, and depression, but the sleeper is an interesting one because I guess it's about a feeling that you are moving out of one stage of your life, out of that kind of a stage of kind of grieving and into a new one. But there's a moment when you wake up in the morning where you still feel that kind of heaviness a little bit, and kind of very simply, I was thinking of it as in like when you wake up and you have a sleeper in your eye. I don't know what you call it. Like there are some people call it sleepy dust.
Sleepy dust.
Emma says sleepy dust. That's a much better song title. You could that'll be your version of the song.
Sleepy dust.
Sleepy dust.
Or eye bogey.
Or eye bogey. But it's kind of that thing where it's like, oh yeah, you're still there. Okay, all right. And it's not about like, what's the word really? Kind of getting down about that. It's just about kind of feeling that and being like, what was it? I've done a lot of reading around grief and a lot of listening to podcasts and that kind of thing. And someone said, time heals, And then someone's like, no, that's a load of rubbish. It doesn't. And it's true, it doesn't. But what it does do, it opens up, going through those things in life, it opens up a huge well of new understanding of yourself. And it can really, for me, it really opened up my eyes to myself, but then to other people. I just had so much more compassion. I thought I was a very empathetic person, and I realised that I was to a degree, but by going on that journey through that. So the sleeper is notifying that there's still that feeling, and it's like, it's okay, day by day, we'll just take this step by step, and you'll always be with me, this feeling, but you might reduce right down to a tiny little pea, and then some days it'll be bigger, but that's okay, because you're a part of me, basically. Mic drop.
Good night.
How are we doing on the questions then?
Good. We've got a few. Anna Mike wants to know if I'm a musician as well.
Ah, yes. Oh, how the tables have turned. Would you like me to tell everyone like what sort of musician you are?
It depends what you're going to say.
Yes, Emma is a musician. She's a fantastic musician. She's primarily a bass player, but plays all sorts of things, especially in her current line of work. Toured the world, haven't you? You've played more places than me. You are cooler than me, basically. Certainly more rock star, that's for sure.
Nelson wants to know if Ice Caps is making album 4.
Is Ice Caps making album 4? Honest answer is I don't know, Nelson. I don't know. I thought that song could kind of exist in a different way the other day. But there will be a version of it for consumption somewhere. Whether it be on my Patreon or whether I actually release it. Funnily enough, there is a band, a friend of mine, Jamie, from London, he has actually covered it with his band. So there is a version of Ice Caps before my version has actually been released into the world. It's kind of cool. It's a great version. It's like a reggae version, reggae pop. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that because it's got a reggae beat, but it's not quite reggae. It's got a reggae beat to it, But go and check it out. If you just search Ice Caps on Spotify, you'll find it.
Oliver asks, could you say something about your writing process? He wants to know if you start with lyrics.
Ooh.
Good.
My writing process, it kind of changes a lot. I very rarely start with lyrics, but having said that, when I feel like I've got the strongest songs that I've written definitely arrive with a lyric, a melody, and a kind of chorus or verse straight away, basically. But it usually sort of starts with that kind of opening of a lyric attached with a melody, because it's almost like I try and honor as many song ideas as I can, and I do finish songs that nobody will have ever heard before, because I end up writing them, and then 2 days later I'm like, nah, actually it's not that good, or I send it to my manager and he's like, it's not your best work, but it's okay, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. But usually when that inception happens, then it's almost like the beginning of a really interesting story, and you're like, oh, this is interesting. I've found something here. So then I start to kind of like go off down that route. But to be honest, songs have come in very different ways, and then they evolve differently from there. Some of them just fall into your lap. Some of them you've really got to work at, basically.
I'm just double checking.
Yo.
I can't see any more questions apart from people who might start yelling, "I bogey."
Play iBogey.
Your mama has text.
Oh yeah.
She's not sure how to comment.
Oh.
But she's there.
She's there. Okay, good.
So say hi to
Mama Brooks is on. Everyone give my mum some love.
yeah, there's lots of funny, good comments.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Well, I think. Thank you so much for sharing the questions there, Em. Thanks for joining us, guys. And if you've only just joined us or you missed, I'm going to put this up on YouTube so you can watch it back as well. So, but seriously, thank you so much to all of you for all your support and ordering the album, and being a great support to me especially through this time. I really appreciate it. So yeah, what else is there to say? Nothing but cheers, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Big woo.
Everyone have a drink at the same time, even though there's a slight delay.
Yeah.
Cheers. See you at a gig soon. All right.
Yeah.
I better go and sign some more records and get them to the post office. See you later, everyone.